YouTube. We're back with another episode. Today it is going to be a question and answer. It's going to be a quick one just because my baby is currently on the mat, and we all know that babies don't really like to, stay there for too long, so let's get right into it. The first question I get a lot, actually, as a teen mom to do is, did I use protection? So, answer to that is, I got pregnant when I was 17. We were on birth control, the pill, and he was also using condoms, and I somehow managed to get pregnant using both. Not too sure how. I know that it is pretty hard with the birth control pill, because some of the pills, they do make you use them at the same time each hour for every day, whereas the other one, you can just take it throughout the day, so either you can do it in the morning or at night, and you only take it once a day. As for the condoms, I don't know what happened with that. I don't remember seeing any broken condoms, and if there were, I'm assuming that because I'm on the birth control it would protect me, but I guess not. But yes, so the first one, yes, I did use protection. My second one, I got pregnant when I was 19 with a baby boy. He's now 3 months old now, and we did use protection, no condoms, just birth control, but I wasn't too worried if I did get pregnant, just simply because, I will be right back. Okay, and we are back. So the second one, I got pregnant when I was 19, and we did use birth control, no condoms, but the issue with that is, I wasn't too, worried if I did get pregnant, just simply because my doctor actually told me that I might not be able to have kids when I'm older, so it kind of, shifted things for us, because I knew, I wanted another baby when I was, a bit older, obviously, but because she said, I may not be able to due to, PCOS and IBS and stuff like that, we kind of decided, okay, if it happens, then it happens, but, I'm still going to be on birth control to, be safe. But yeah, ended up getting pregnant again. Yeah, say hi. But yes, so we did use protection with both. The first, we were very careful about it. The second time, I knew that there was still a chance, because birth control obviously isn't 100%, and if I got pregnant the first time on birth control, it's a lot more likely to do it a second time. But yes, they're my little miracle babies. The second question that we get a lot is how do we deal with 2 kids when we're 20 and my boyfriend is 21. It is quite hard sometimes. It was a lot easier when we first brought him home, because when we went home, we actually went over to my parents' house just for the first night or two, just to kind of settle in, realizing okay, now we have 2 kids to worry about. We have a newborn baby plus a 2-year-old, freshly 2 years old. So because of that, we went to my parents' house. They kind of helped us with Stella, whereas with Henry it was more of me and Zach, which is my boyfriend. We kind of had to settle into things, being okay, we have to get back into the routine of having a newborn again, obviously, because we were so used to the toddler stage that we had to kind of refresh our brains. But yeah, but it was quite hard. I'm not gonna lie, she was a breastfed baby up until she was 2 years old, and he is also exclusively breastfed baby. So it was just hard to just get back into things again, and just starting everything up. I do notice though that when you start a routine, that's probably the biggest thing that you should do once you have 2 babies, or even when you have 1. You just need to start a routine so it's easier to just go day to day. You kind of start your day out right, and then the rest of it will just follow along, type of thing. As for me anyway, so we always wake up, I change both of the baby's diapers, and then I go throw that out, and then I'll make her breakfast, and then I'll feed him, and then I'll clean everything up with her, and then I'll probably have to feed him again, and then I'll change him, then he'll go to sleep, and then she'll just end up playing around quietly, or I'll put on a show for her if she's more rowdy. But yeah, so starting your day off right, I feel has a big impact when you have 2 under 3. It's it's I 100% recommend it, especially if you are a younger mom, or especially if you're even a first time mom. Definitely have a routine. It helps a lot. So the third question that I get asked a lot is how old am I, and where I live and stuff like that. So I'm actually from Canada, Ontario. I'm 20. I'll be 21 in October. So I had my daughter at 17 and I was 18 when I like actually like gave birth to her, and then I was 19 with him, but I was 20 when I gave birth to him. The question I get a lot is like what I want to be when I grow up, or like what I'm doing with my life basically. So I want to be an ultrasound technician, and then my boyfriend is also in restoration. So, but he wants to be in like insurance and like stuff like that. So he's also going to school for that as well. People always ask as well what like the hardest part of being like a younger mom or like a teen mom is, and I would definitely say like the judgment from like the outside that don't like live my day-to-day life and stuff like that, because like it's easy for me to like sit here and like judge like how I'm raising them and stuff like that, but it's harder to know that like other people are judging as well, not just like I'm judging myself type of thing. But yeah, I would definitely say like the outside world that's like judging because I'm obviously like a younger mom, always thinking like I'm doing wrong or something just simply because of my age, which is definitely not correct if you like personally know me, which all of you guys obviously don't. But yeah, so I'm hoping that by making a YouTube channel and stuff that it'll help you guys kind of see like the inner circle and like how we actually are, and that like I'm a lot more mature than like what my age status like brings me out to be. The other question I get is like how do I stay like motivated and like keep going with like 2 kids, and I honestly just have to say it's mostly like what motivates me is like the hatred, not gonna lie. Like when people are like, oh, like you're just a teen mom, like you're not gonna like amount to anything, you ruined your life. It's probably like one of like the biggest ones I get. It helps a lot though to like motivate me and even like my partner to be like, okay, like we need to like prove them wrong, which we did, by the way. But yeah, like within like the first year we got our own place. When we first had our daughter, we stayed at my mom and dad's, and we had like the big like master bedroom there, and then we ended up like saving enough. He went to work constantly, overtime, everything, and we ended up buying our first car, which was our BMW X5. And then from there we ended up saving enough for our apartment as well, which we are in now. It's just a 1-bedroom, but like at the time it was like good enough for us. So we ended up leaving, and yeah, it was great. Like now it's great. We're actually currently going to be moving in September or like the end of August here. And we're going to be moving into like our 2-bedroom now, so like the kids can finally have like their own room, and it's just like a lot better. But yeah. So a lot of people said like, oh, like you're gonna live with your parents forever, oh, you're not gonna have a job and all this other stuff. But yeah, so I feel like what motivates us is the fact that like we're gonna prove them wrong, no matter like what it's about. And then people also were asking me like how it is like with like their friends and stuff, especially when like you're pregnant that young. And I will tell you, I lost like basically all of my friends, I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of them found out that I was pregnant, they all unfollowed me, unadded me, all that stuff. So it's definitely hard like mentally, not gonna lie. And I definitely don't recommend it. I do not recommend teen pregnancy, don't get me wrong. I'm just showing you guys like my life. But yeah, so I'm gonna end it here just because he's getting upset and I need to go play with him and do tummy time with him again. So ow. Thank you guys for watching. And if you guys did enjoy, please like that like button and hit a follow. Thank you. Say bye. Ooh, say bye.